Kia ora Canterbury and welcome to Canterbury Live on Tuesday, the 2nd of December. Well, I hope you've had a great day and already into the buzz of Christmas. We certainly are here at the station, and all part of that is going to help out the City Mission. And we've got an image here now of our Christmas tree out the front there and the City Mission. So what we're going to do is basically be a host for all those presents and clothing that you'd like to donate to the children, and then we will happily give those over to Michael Gorman and his team at the City Mission, and so that he can distribute that within the flock, which is quite nice. So if you do wish to donate, really simple, you can either wrap the presents or not. If you are going to wrap the presents, pretty common sense stuff, just put if it's for a boy or a girl and what age appropriate. So if it's for a 6-year-old boy, then please put that on there, and look forward to seeing all the people coming through the front door to donate those presents. Now, a present back to you, very, very lovely, and you may have heard me actually talk about it. We headed away up to Kaikoura the other weekend to the boutique hotel. And you know, as I do, I rave and rave when I go away for the weekend. Well, they actually gave us a call and said they would love to give away a free night at the hotel on the waterfront, and the value of that is $270. It is a gorgeous hotel, and it really is for a special night away, so you do need to come up with a special reason why you would be the lucky recipient. So all you need to do is call through to Marianne with Y 3777 033, or you can Facebook us or email us exactly why you would be deserving of that. But it is a beautiful hotel, the Kaikoura Boutique Hotel. Coming up on today's show, we are joined by Tasting Travel as we find out about their latest jaunt, and the Cookie Time Charitable Trust to see what this wonderful organisation does. And St Elisa, we're out there to visit the fine folk. But this weekend, if you want to catch up with some fine folk, you'll find them in Hagley Park at the Food and Wine Festival. And the lovely Claire is with me now to talk more about it, and looking very, very relaxed.
Well, we're really looking forward to Saturday. We can't wait. So, you know, we start getting excited at this time of year.
And the weather gods are on your side as well.
Yes, fingers crossed. Yeah, it's looking good.
So tell us about the day. We talked about it a little bit last week, but what can we experience when we go along to the Wine and Food Festival? It's not just about the wine and food, is it?
No, it's not. So we do have 42 wineries and 30 gourmet food producers, but we've also got an excellent music lineup of some great Kiwi bands, and we've got some free wine and food seminars, so you can come along and see some excellent chefs cooking off in the chef's kitchen, or head along to one of the wine seminars and see one of the wine experts presenting a free seminar for 45 minutes.
Too easy. Now, someone asked me the question when you come up here, and I said, that's okay, Claire's back next week. Do you have to bring your own seat?
You can bring your own seat,
right,
if you'd like to. You don't have to. We do have seating available on site, but this year we're letting people bring their own seats. Previously it was just picnic blankets only, but you can bring your own deck chair this year as well and find a nice spot under the trees.
Yeah, exactly, because it's going to be balmy and hot there, so you'll need to have a bit of shade, I'm sure. Let's where the gods do the trick. Back to the seminars though, so you don't need to book for these, or? No,
you don't. It's first come, first served. So there's 6 food seminars and 6 wine seminars, and each of those seminars takes about 80 people. So it sort of pays to get in, see where the queue's forming and go and stand in and try your luck.
And what I like also about, especially with the wine side, is, I suppose some people don't want to faux pas and say the wrong thing about wines, but going to wine seminar, we can actually be educated while we're having a great day out.
Oh, exactly. And the presenters in the wine seminars, they've been doing it for years. It's their passion, and they're just excited to speak to anyone about wine. There's no such thing as a stupid question in one of those seminars.
Yeah, that's right. There's no silly question. Putting on the spot though, if you're looking at gifts for family and friends, are they going to be selling wine there? Or can you get details later on, because you may like to give a nice bottle of wine to someone for Christmas?
So our wineries are allowed to sell wine by the bottle to take away and drink off-site. So you can't buy a bottle to drink at the festival because our liquor licensing laws prevent that. But we've also got a great little service called a wine check. So if you're at a winery and you buy a bottle of wine or a case of wine and you'd like to take it with you when you leave the festival, you can the winery will go and park it at the wine check, and you can just pick it up when you leave the festival.
How neat. You've really thought of it all. Yeah. That's great, because that's it. It was a bit of a killjoy. You go, I don't really stuck with it.
So you don't have to carry it around on site all day.
How tremendous. That's awesome. And now back to the music though, because that is an important part of the day as well, isn't it?
It's a huge part of creating just a really nice, relaxed festival atmosphere.
Yeah. So who can we expect to entertain us then on the day? What kind of music?
Funky festival sounds is what we're calling it. So we've got Open Souls, Batakata Sound Machine, Latin Aotearoa, Anna Coddington and Maya Payne.
Oh yeah, it's great. I mean, they set off summer, don't they? All that groovy sound, the grass between your jandals and, got your hat on, got the sun hat on, because it's going to be so hot down there. Really awesome, though, you're supporting Kids Can.
Yes, we are. So we've got our first ever charity auction on site, and we've got a huge variety of lots available in the auction. So we've got things, magnums of bubbly, mixed cases of wine. We've got some beauty treats and hair salons have come on board. We've got an amazing amplifier from Top Hi-Fi, and everything is no reserve. So you can come along to the auction. All you have to do is put your hand up. You don't have to register as a bidder, and you could take away a real bargain.
Jeepers creepers. Well, let's get the facts out then, Claire, 'cause we're totally sold on going. And if you are going, I'll see you there. We've actually got a function there, which is quite neat, really cool. So if you've been too late this year, you really need to think about it for next year.
Absolutely.
What an awesome way to have a function there with a group. Wine and Food Festival, it is in Hagley Park, December 6th. And to get the tickets, you just need to
go to dashtickets.co.nz.
And thankfully, thanks to Claire and her team, very generous because it is a big sellout event, as we have some double passes to give away. So all you need to do is call through to Marianne, 3777 033, or Facebook us, and you'll have to come and collect them, obviously, a few days to the festival, to the Wine and Food Festival. Have an awesome time. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Thank you.
Take care. Stay with us. After the break, the Wine Food continues with Taste and Travel.
Little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year,
Arts 21 showcases the vast creative talent and minds that are making a name for themselves in Europe and beyond. Think outside the square with Arts 21.
At NCRE, there is no job too big or too tough. From commercial fridge and freezers to farming and dairy refrigeration, we can take care of all your refrigeration needs. NCRE, we'll get you sorted.
Shock factor to wow factor, Canter Colour Fun is here to change your world. From interior to exterior and everything in between, Kath has the skills and the knowledge to brighten up your home. Contact Canter Colour Fun for your consultation.
Avoid the monkeys when it comes to relocating. Trust A1 Movers, a family business since 1993 that guarantees a professional job every time. We carefully handle and wrap your valued items, ensuring they have a safe journey. Secure storage and insurance options are also available.
A1 Movers, the careful, caring moving company.
Oi! Looking for that perfect gift for a loved one? Wanting to add some vibrance to your home, or just looking to brighten up your workplace? No matter the occasion, the Hitching Post has something for everyone. Lose yourself in their extensive range of homeware, art, glass and plasma cut metalwork. The Hitching Post is your one-stop shop for great style and quality. So come on down to the Hitching Post, 722 Marshland Road.
Best friend on holiday to snuggle in boarding Canterbury. We pride ourselves on having a safe, clean and fun environment for your feline companion. With luxury heated rooms, private courtyard, comprehensive menu and room service provided by trained staff and vet nurses, Snuggle In is simply the best for your pet. Kids Television is right here on CTV. With an exciting range of kids programming, join in on all the fun, Saturday 7am to 8:30am, right here on CTV.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it. And we won't get any younger, and we won't get any younger. We won't get Sometimes I look at you, I think that you deserve more than anyone can ever offer you. But I am here, I'm standing next to you. We'll still be standing.
And you'd be pretty hungry after all that biking as well, wouldn't you, just quietly?
Yes.
Welcome to Canterbury Live. I'm joined by Roberto and Annika. Amazing tasting travel. I mean, that's just what a feat to actually bike around that many countries. Why would you want to do that?
Well, we initially were going to just backpack and travel together, so the bicycle was kind of like an accidental choice, but we loved it. We loved it because we were in control of where we wanted to go, where we wanted to be, and we just stopped in these little small towns to eat everything we could, because you burn all the calories once you're cycling. And we found it a very interesting way to get to know a path, and we never knew where it would take us, and eventually we got here to New Zealand. Yes.
Well, so why did you call it tasting travels, Annika?
Tasting travels means tasting the cultures of the world, the different cultures that there are. To taste it comes originally from a Spanish root word, because wisdom is sabiduría, which comes from saborear, which means to taste. So you first have to taste a bit to reach wisdom.
Yeah, exactly.
So we try to adapt to different cultures and try out new things. So taste a bit of course food as well, but also a couple of different cultures. We try to be part of it.
So when you decided on what path you were going to take, as in which countries, how did you actually decide on that? Because obviously logistics with the bikes.
Well, yes, I think mainly visas.
Yes.
You sort of like choose which one is going to be, and because we're both from both countries. I'm from Mexico, she's from Germany. So which country was easier to get the visa? Fortunately, both of our countries have good relationships with many parts of the world, and it was just a bit of, let's just head east and see where it goes. Where we had to decide a bit was maybe in Turkey, because we could have gone from Turkey directly to Iran, but we decided to go to Georgia and to Armenia afterwards. And Georgia was a good choice because that's where we met a great Kiwi friend, Robin, and he was the one who said, you know what, if you end up in New Zealand, you have to go to Christchurch, because this is my town, I love it. And that's why here we are, and we still keep in touch with him. Actually, he told his mother that we were coming here, so we stayed first week with his mom, the lovely Anne. If you're there, we love you a lot. And and we've been very happy here in Christchurch.
Oh, that's wonderful! My goodness, and the tales. I mean, Annika. I mean, I was going to say you want to retire in Mexico. We're just talking about Tulum, which I've been to, and it's a beautiful part of Mexico. But so where will home be in the immediate time? In New Zealand, or
in the moment it's here. And we've seen it, we've just been home wherever we pitch the tent or wherever we settle down for the night.
Yeah.
We have been a bit homesick, we miss our families and we miss our food, but we really, really love this travel and this adventure, and also staying in New Zealand for a year. And in the moment, home is here, tomorrow, who knows.
So tell us about the event. Just we're going to wind up soon.
Right. The event is called Cycle Tourism and Empathy, and it's about just sharing part of our stories to the general public in the way that we would like to let them know why we think cycle tourism is a model to cultivate empathy. And in the talk, we're just we're going to share adventures. We're going to share some findings on psychology, neuropsychology, about the brain being soft-wired to everyone, to like normal people. Wonderful. And how cycling gets into that, and how this activity can be done by everyone. We've met in our way children with families, people from 65 years old, everyone.
When and where, Roberto? Sorry,
it's going to be in the Christchurch Exchange.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, it's Wilson's Road.
Wilson's Road,
yeah,
yes.
It's going to be this Friday, December the 5th at 7 p.m.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. All the best to you. You're doing a wonderful thing, and I just love the love between you. It's just shining through. Happy travels on your bike. You're amazing.
Thank you very much for the time.
Stay with us after the break. We're joined by the Cookie Time Charitable Trust.
In the lane, snow's glistening, a beautiful sight. Oh, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
Take a Break showcases some of the best that the South Island has to offer. From fun-filled adventures, great places to eat and stay, and of course beautiful scenic landscapes. Take a break, don't miss it.
Hi, I'm Mark and welcome to Stay Well Pharmacy.
At Stay Well Pharmacy, we do more than just dispense prescriptions. If you're looking for a new perspective on your health options from a qualified health professional, then come in and see us. We have 2 private consultation rooms where you can discuss your health needs with our team in confidence. We combine the best of the health food shop and a pharmacy to give you a holistic approach. For a new direction in your future health, call us for an appointment. Stay Well Pharmacy. Live well, stay well.
Welcome to Caltex Redwood. We're a family-owned business proudly supporting our local community. We're open 24/7 for fuel and shop goods, and we have an amazing team of people ready to help you. Save at least 6 cents per litre using AA Smart Fuel cards. We also offer great value on our LPG bottle fills. We have a full workshop and Bridgestone Tyre Centre. Our mechanics and tyre technicians will get your car sorted. Caltex Redwood. We're just down from St Bede's on Main North Road. Caltex Redwood. What drives you? The world really is your oyster with Farm to Farm tours. Discover some of the world's best farming, scenery and cultural experiences. We work closely with trusted international colleagues in more than 30 countries to customise great trips for people just like you. For a hassle-free trip, call the friendly team at Farm to Farm Tours now or visit our website.
敬请收看 CTV Freeview 40频道首档华语原创系列电视节目 Chinese in Canterbury. Join us in watching Chinese in Canterbury on CTV.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh.
Well, a sleigh is probably what we'll need if we eat all these cookies to get us home. It's incredible. And I'm joined by Kitty and Florence from Cookie Time.
Hello.
Hello, girls. Very busy time of the year for Cookie Time, isn't it?
It's huge. Busiest time of year.
Yeah. Hey, just a quick question. When do they start making these cookies? Is it like, do they get it in advance, or like the Easter eggs and that, they do it well in advance, or how about the cookies?
They're all made to order, so
wow.
They're making them currently to fulfil all our orders for December, but there obviously was a few shipped to us in November that were baked a little bit earlier.
Oh.
But they're all fresh, ready to go.
Ooh, yummo, and we'll talk about that a little bit later, one lucky viewer. Tell us about the trust though, the Cookie Time Charitable Trust. Why was it established?
The Cookie Time Charitable Trust was established by Cookie Time, and they then founded the Dyslexia Foundation. So that's the sort of primary thing that we donate to, but they also donate to different things like talented sports people, and the primary thing is dyslexia, so they're building awareness, and their funds go towards getting resources and also just helping teachers know how to deal with the students better. And I don't know, I think I talked to quite a few people who have actually had dyslexia, and when they were at school there was just nothing, they didn't know, the teachers didn't know how to deal with them.
Yes.
And that is so thankful that there's now a cause that's raising money so that kids in schools are dealt with better, and it's not it's not seen as a learning disability, but it's just a different way of learning, and it's pretty amazing that so much money is going towards them.
Yeah,
just raising awareness.
Exactly. Really. Well, that's right, Kitty, because one of you said that it's not a learning disorder, it's just a different way of learning. So what kind of things is the Trust providing?
So it's funding and just really raising awareness and resources for teachers, for the students, just to help those children find their gift is what we like to say. So most people with dyslexia, they struggle with reading and writing. So what we try and help is allocate a new way of learning, so visually and
really creative people.
Yeah, much so, yeah.
I've talked to quite a few people when I've been out weekend selling, and they're architects, and it's like, you can just see that they're very creative people. But yeah, the money definitely goes towards helping them, and then also different sort of schooling resources and out of school care.
Well, a couple of famous ones, of course, right in New Zealand, we've got Richard Taylor, head of Weta workshop. Incredible, Sir Richard Taylor.
He's pretty amazing.
He's pretty cool, and exactly.
Sir Richard Branson.
Yeah, Richard Branson as well.
Yeah.
So they're not doing too bad, are they? The old Sirs really being dyslexic. So Cookie Time is all about giving, but how have you particularly found this with, selling the cookies and so forth? I mean, how have you incorporated it into the
dyslexia itself? I think we always just make sure that the people know that we're raising money for dyslexia as well, so it's going towards a good cause. And I've also been putting some of my own personal earnings to a different charity this year, which is really cool. So yeah, I put some of my earnings towards that, which is double charity, which is always nice.
Yeah, double whammy. Well done.
Yeah.
Kitty, is it too late to order the cookies?
No, not at all. So if anyone's missed out or want to add some more to their order, you just call 0800 X Cookie at any time, and you'll have a seller to you.
Wow, that's not too bad, is it, really? Is there anything coming up in the future then for the Charitable Trust that would be good to know about, that we can support? Or how can we support, apart from obviously
buying the cookies?
Yeah. The obvious.
Well, if you do see a seller out and about, you can always make a donation to us.
Okay.
And we put those into little envelopes, and they then go off to the Dyslexia Foundation as well. And if you go onto the website, the Cookie Time Charitable Trust, it'll have the dyslexia link, so you can follow there and find out how else you can help. You can also find out information for your child and different ways that you can help, and it's just a lot of more information on there. So that's the Cookie Time website, Cookie Time Charitable Trust.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Have you actually been personally affected, or someone that has dyslexia?
Yeah, plenty of girls that I went to school with as well.
Really?
And I think it's really important not to see them as disadvantaged, but just they excel in another area, so using that creative, like we said before, the right side of the brain, so they're not disadvantaged, they've just got a new way of learning, and I think that's what's really important, is for everybody to be aware of that. And it's,
exactly. Education is key. And we have some Cookie Time cookies to give away to a very lucky viewer. So all you need to do is call through to Marianne, 3777 033, or Facebook us and leave your message. Well done to you, Kitty and Florence. Well done with the fundraising, and all the best for the Christmas cookie selling. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful evening, and now we're out to St. Elisa.
Dementia unit is an area, or a specialised area, where people who have memory loss or signs of dementia can come and be safe, secure, but can still continue doing activities that they like to do, like outside activities and cooking, baking, that kind of thing. Usually they have an assessment by PMH, so it would be under their recommendation when they come in. But the earlier they come in, quite often the better, because they can settle in and become part of the group and part of what's happening within the group, and join in, be part of the culture. We do, you have to have specialist dementia unit standards, which we do within our ACE program. That's part of our national certificate. So once someone comes to work here, they have to start doing their dementia training, and they need to do that within the first 6 months of their working in the unit. And there are other programs like Walking in Others' Shoes that's run by the Princess Margaret Hospital, and a lot of the staff are doing that as well, and that's just specialist information on dementia care and what happens.
Well, basically we take care of the residents here because they have special needs, because they tend to forget things, that's why they're here. So we assist them with their activities of daily living. We need to have training in how to deal with just challenging behaviour, noticing how their behaviour changes within part of the day, how to help settle them down, how to just talk to them, how to help them with reminiscence, and keep them active and keep them working cognitively, rather than just letting them lose the skills that they've already got. We just reassure the family that their family members that are here, the residents, we take care of them well. We make sure that we assist them with their needs, because no individual are the same, so they have different needs. So depending on the needs of their family member, we assist them, we help them. So that makes them feel comfortable that their family is here.
If any of our residents have accidents or incidents or anything, we ring the family immediately. We let them know what's happening. We reassure them as well, and then we continue letting them know as the days go on what's happening. But yeah, we always notify families of any changes in the person, any incidents that have happened. They can visit any time. We have one family member who visits at 7 o'clock every night and reads to his wife. To any time, because people work shift work. So, and when they visit, they don't normally just visit their relatives. They get quite involved with the other people as well, because we're usually together as a group doing things, so they become quite known to each other, which is nice.
They have photos of their families, their loved ones, their friends. Sometimes the family brings portraits, paintings that would help them reminisce with the past, and they put nice stuff in their room, flowers.
So we don't necessarily have typical days, but the residents have breakfast anywhere from 7 to 9. We don't pull them out of bed. They go out of bed when they're ready. They have breakfast. We'll have morning tea. Then we usually do the word game from the newspaper and sort of a bit of chat so that we can lead into the day. We have some mornings we have walk groups. We'll go for a walk around the block, and then we have lunch, and then the afternoons it's either an outing or a bowling activity. Once a week we go out for van outings. We may go out into the city. We may go to the beach and have an ice cream. We go to McDonald's quite often, or Burger King. We're going daffodil picking next couple of weeks. We've been to museums, so we just go where they like. We just had a discussion before, and they want to go to the beach next week. So yeah, we do lots of things like that sort of trying to bring back memories. This unit has a really nice conservatory that looks out onto the main South Road, so they can see what's happening outside all the time. A little nice quiet room where families can sit and chat. We have a beautiful backyard where they can walk. We have chickens.
I have one resident that I get to walk with every day. I do it with him every day. I take him out for a walk because that helps him, he needs it, exercise, and most of us here, the caregivers, the diversional therapists, we all do it. I always appreciate what they share to me, knowing these people, they are lovely. You learn a lot from them, from their experiences. So that makes me grateful that I work here, that I get to know them and be part of their lives now that they live here.
They're just so giving and so caring, and they give you so much. And you don't have to do anything, and you just get lots of loves and hugs from them and just appreciation of it. And then families, because they're just so loving and caring towards us as well. They come in and they chat to us, and they just treat us like we're part of their family, so it's really lovely. It's the atmosphere, I think.